Good evening. No matter how much a South Dakotan loves or hates a piece of legislation in Pierre, it's just that, only a bill, at least temporarily.
House Bill 1025, which would appropriate more than $700 million to build a men's prison in Lincoln County, is still very much alive in Pierre. And it's not hard to find different people with totally different views on it.
KELOLAND's Dan Santella breaks it down for us.
Lauren, today we're getting a better picture of the dynamics surrounding this bill as supporters hope it lands on the governor's desk and opponents are eager to see it die. South Dakota Governor Larry Roden and Sioux Falls Mayor Paul TenHaken appeared together today at a news conference on public safety, where the elected leaders also touched on the proposed prison in Lincoln County. With lawmakers now considering HB 1025 in Pierre, KELOLAND News asked how the governor sees support. Do you think you have the votes right now in the House and Senate to get that legislation to your desk?
I don't know the answer to that.
However, the governor, who has made clear his wish to replace the state penitentiary, invited the input of other officials.
I'll probably spend a little bit of this weekend on behalf of the governor and others trying to help shore up some votes.
Like Roden, TenHaken says the extent of HB 1025's support isn't clear.
Are the votes there? I don't know if the votes are there, but we're gonna work on that. I'm gonna do what I can to help these guys make sure the votes are there, because the time is now to build that thing.
I don't know how many different sites that we went through, dozens, trying to find the right site. When we settled on this site, it was very attractive for a lot of reasons, not the least of which is the state already owned it.
Before the news conference wrapped up, Roden made clear that he believes a new prison needs to be built at the proposed site in Lincoln County specifically.
I am absolutely convinced in my heart of heart it's the right place to build it. It's the right time to build it.
Meanwhile, Republican leaders have shared their hesitation about the cost of building the proposed prison in Lincoln County.
I'm worried about the finances, but good question on the location. I have not delved that far into it yet.
I think it's just something we have to be careful with, very careful with, as stewards of the state tax dollars.
I don't think that people are saying no to a prison. What they're saying is maybe no to the financing, the way it's set up.
It's common in Pierre for a bill to simply need the support of a majority of lawmakers in both the House and Senate. House has 70 members, so that would mean 36 votes in support. The Senate has 35 members, so over there it would need 18 aye votes. But House Bill 1025 would appropriate money from the Incarceration Construction Fund to the Department of Corrections to build the new prison. Since it's an appropriations bill, legislative rules say it will need 2/3 of lawmakers in each chamber. That means HB 1025, assuming full chambers, is going to need 47 members of the House to support it and 24 members of the Senate if it wants to make it to Roden's desk.